Yep, 1 second. There we go. Alright, so I seem to be back up. Also, it turns out I could pause cinematics this whole time, so that whole raid situation was... I made it way harder on myself than I had to. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. It's just like... Internet decided, no, actually, I'm gonna fall over for a bit. And I didn't see any complaining lights on my router, so... Yeah, weirdness. Internet was waiting for you to turn up. Yeah. You talk about turning up at bad times, Al, but no, it turns out this time was pretty good. You missed all the heck, and still no soup. Alas. Right. Back on. So, sorry, I don't know if any of this was lost, but the gist of it is that Wander's brought Momo to the Forbidden Lands to get her resurrected, because he didn't think she should die, you know, sacrificed for some prophecy bullshit. And this entity Dorman's like, gonna chip a bunch of statues, mate, and Wander's like, lol, okay. When Wonder does this many cursed actions together, it breaks streams. Well, the man's committed. Let's not mince words. Stole a mystical sword. He's brought someone to the Forbidden Lands, which hints in the name. Nobody's meant to go there. And he's attempting necromancy. People frown upon that sort of thing. Well, it's funny to see a whole bunch of things that the PS2 really struggled to pull off just being kind of done effortlessly. Necromancers are just healers that don't give up. Oh, I can move the camera. That feature in the original? I cannot recall. I'm getting control in a second, I'm fairly certain. There we are. Where's my Hans? Hello, pal. I don't want to jump, I just got on the horse. Just for... oh, no. Too fast, too Hans. That's the thing about aggro. It kind of behaves like a real horse. It doesn't always go exactly where you want them to. They will be like, fucking nah, mate, I'm not going headlong into a wall. A little necromancy didn't never hurt anyone. Are you sure? I feel like there was examples of it going wrong. Anyway, this is where you find out where the next bastard is. Hold your sword up in the daylight. Or the sunlight, maybe I should say. Where the beam focuses, that's where you need to go. Yeah, you have to admire the spirit of necromancers. It's like, I'm not giving up on this patient. Or they want zombie slaves. That's the not so good part of it. It does happen. I have to keep an eye on them. Alright. So, lag feels okay at the moment. I mean, irony is that I don't actually know if this is quicker or not, and yet it's what I'm doing. Maybe climbing up normally would have been quicker. Nope, completely lost what I was saying there. Dang it, brain. Yeah, oh yeah, I remember now, the lag. Seems okay. I'm not detecting problems. Oop. I am detecting a slight problem with nearly yeeting myself off a cliff, but... There we are. Oh, yes, dive roll. I definitely remember how to use. Actually, the first time I got to this spot, this part, I'd completely forgotten how to climb things. I thought, you know, like just pressing up. Not this section because there's nothing to climb onto. But just pressing up at a ledge would be enough to make me climb up it. But as it turns out, no. You have to press the jump button. I don't know if that's a change in controls or just me not remembering properly. And here we get to one of the big appealing parts of this game, which I believe can be summed up with fucking size of these bastards. Also, not in direct sunlight, and doesn't work as good. It's not fair where, you know, he dawdles faster than I can run. And then we find the glowy bits of this giant bastard. Stabby. And then you get the fucking music, which is the official designation of inside Shadow of the Colossus soundtrack. Jesus Christ, that stuff's good. Yeah, you get some approximation of fur and that kind of thing on PS2. Not quite the same, but the fact that they attempted all these things at once, plus you could actually run up and climb all over these things with genuine, I say genuine for games of the era physics. Incredible stuff. Horrendous frame rate issues, of course, but kind of made it worth trying on that basis alone. Stabby stabby head. With my mystical sword that I definitely didn't steal. Maybe I should have bumped this up to hard because that was quick. Well, either way, 1 down, 16 to go. I don't remember this Colossus at all. Weirdly, it's probably the one I know the best. Like, I know the exact route to get up there and how to defeat it. Because I've done it several times. I did it on the PS2 a bunch of times. Did it on the PS3 for a bit. Oh, no, 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 no. I've done it here. I thought the first one had a big sword you ran up. I believe that's the second one. As Dee Dee points out, yes, time to begin. Murder of things just happily living their lives hurting no one. And it's us. We're the hero. Guess we'll see it shortly, so that we will. No, just kidding. I only wanted to do one boss, so everybody go home. Bye. Now this is, you know, great stream, but yeah. Hey, she's still dead. What gives? Ah, bollocks! I'm still alive. I believe they did have some, perhaps more basic cloth physics on his. What would you call that? It's not a tunic, is it? It's not a full poncho. Tabard? The hanger around his shoulders. And then you exploded again. As I believe I said, 1 down, 16 to go. What does old Dorman have to say about this? Oops. And yes, everybody speaks a made-up language in this game, in case that wasn't clear already. Use thy courage to defeat it. Fucking cheers, pal. Is that a burb? Was that the blanket? It's come back! Or was it just aggro fucking about? Oh, aggro, you mischief merchant. The third one's the one with the big sword. Okay, Al doesn't remember the first boss, I don't remember the second. And I think this is telling us there's going to be a checkpoint on the way. Oh, it's not that fucker with the bunker, is it? I thought that would be third or fourth. I'm worried I'm going to have to play it sooner than I thought. Oh, the big bull! Oh. Bunker is fourth. Oh shit, we might get to that in this stream then. I sort of lack the patience for the bunker one. Yeah, I've played this game probably too many times. Did you work on it, or was this just a game that you loved it? Nope, just loved it. I mean, I think it's safe to say that they did an art with this one. And of course, the really exciting thing is that with a PS4, I can play The Last Guardian as well. That one, I have been advised, might be better to do off-stream. Because there's a fair bit of waiting around for your pal to do something. Which is a lot of time I would have to fill. And yeah. Eco PS4 remaster when? When exactly? Yeah, because when they did it for PS3, the two of them came out in a bundle. Don't know why I haven't bought it already. What is wrong with you? I think it was vaporware for so long that I think some people just forgot about it. Like similarly, when that Monster Boy game, you know, a game done in the vein of the old Wonder Boy games, it eventually released, but the Dragon's Trap, which was an explicit remake of a Wonder Boy game, had already released, and then I just forgot about Monster Boy for about a year. Which is a shame, because bloody good. Good game, that one. Now, if I remember correctly... I don't, never mind. Where am I going? Guide me, O sword. Ah, that's why I couldn't find the thing. 'Cause this needs to happen first. Yeah, apparently there's an ad break coming in a minute, so Twitch tells me. Which could also mean that an ad break is going to come up in 2 minutes, given its performance last time. Right, come on out. Oh, I can't look behind me if I'm holding the... I'm holding the sword up for some reason. No, don't bring the bow out, that's not going to be very much help. Oh no, the bow is going to be a help. I just remembered how you do this, boss. Because what you have to do is shoot them in the hoofies. Aggro, please. Piss. Is that gonna be enough? It was enough. This bit I grab onto, can I reach that? Not like that, can? No. Oh boy, this is embarrassing. Right. I can't shoot that foot anymore, can I? Ah, shit, how do I do this? Why are you reversing? You're meant to beep when you do that. Respect the rules. So I can't get onto that bit. Oh, there's blatantly fur on the leg. Also, don't get much control when you're in the air as opposed to a lot of other games. Once you've picked your direction and jumped, you're kind of stuck with it. Aggro. I'm helping. I'm helping. I'm good horse. Nay. Oh man. Bad time for adding. I mean, it's the triumphant... Oh, I don't know why I'm saying this. You won't be able to hear it if you're stuck in ad purgatory. Oh yeah, I forgot. The weak points don't really reveal themselves unless you have the sword out. It's kind of like Sting from Lord of the Rings, except, you know, it's the thing you're targeting that glows as opposed to... or the thing you're detecting that glows. Even if you don't get what I mean, it probably wasn't worth figuring out how to say that properly. Giant creature just happily walking through an area. Itchy head. I am a confused Colossus. I feel like I should not be taking the piss. It's like, this game is clearly art and revered by our most snobby of game critiquers. Although honestly, I found the original, you know, I recognised it as both an artistic and technical achievement, and just an experience unlike anything you were gonna experience. But oh my god, was it hard to play with that frame rate sometimes. There we go, stabby. Stab, 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 Colossus in the headlight. Like, they got those trendy UV tattoos, they deserve everything that comes to them. A very artistic piece about the extremes mankind will go to for selfish reasons. That feels like a pretty valid interpretation to me. Okay, where's this other one? Gotta be on the hind, doesn't it? Or the rump. I don't know all the body parts of Colossus. I don't know what the terminology is. Stab in the head, stab in the butt. Exactly. The rump? Probably the rump. Oh yeah, I forgot, the PS4 controller's light turns red when the Colossus is in Angie mode. Oh no, my butt itchy. Actually, horse, maybe you shouldn't come over here, I'm about to get tentacled. Shadow tentacled, the worst kind. Yes, you do have your choice of stabby, whether it's head first or butt first. Blarg! Wargarble! Oh god, War Garble is one of those memes that'll just live forever in my head. Bloom. Ow, I'm not being that. Valid, but... Alright, Dorman, I'm an eighth of the way there. You gotta wonder how useful this information truly is. Although you can kind of see his big stick from the statue. Timeless meme. Exactly. By the way, it is mostly just this. Like, for one thing, it's nothing but bosses. It's essentially like, if you strip away the fluff around it, it's a boss rush game. Towns to go to, no NPCs to bother, no pots to smash. Just a big old landscape, you and your Hans friend. And that's it. I don't think the plot kicks in any more than this until Colossus 10 or something like that. And even the evil we are dealing with in the game goes, really? Really, buddy? Why? You know the cost will be high, right? Your funeral. Possibly, literally. You know, no spoilers. Okay, well that internet hiccup seems to have resolved itself. I don't have any dropped frames since then. Which is reassuring. Oh! Edge of a cliff. Thank you for paying attention, aggro, when I blatantly was not. Oh, that-ish away. But yeah, the level of detail tricks the PS2 had to do to pull this off. Like, normally it's just like render lower poly assets when you're far away from something. In Shadow of the Colossus on the PS2, I think it was actually sprites. I think I've read that somewhere. You look at something in the distance and it would essentially be a map painting. I mean, that'd be a real kick in the teeth, wouldn't it, DD? It's like, oh, well, I do want to be saved from eternal captivity, but not by you. That would be icky. Occasionally, Hans does not have the reaction you would hope for. With regards to obstacles, it's like, there's something an inch to the left of me, I will rotate about 70 degrees into an unworkable direction. But yeah, it was kind of the entity to warn us of the impending fuck. Sploosh! Also, does anyone remember if you can press a button to swim faster? Because I don't remember what it is, if so. No, it's not R2. That goes under, and I don't think that moves faster. I think you can. Again, I have no idea what button. I can jump. I can go lower. That might be faster, actually. Talking how large this area is. That somehow locked away by single stone bridges. And some mountains, in fairness. You thought diving made you swim faster. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. You know, something that never occurred to me in the original too much. Like, I didn't do much exploring, but now I'm kind of like, what is on that beach? What is over that ridge? You know, that kind of sense of exploration you get in something like Breath of the Wild, because in this game, there's probably nothing there. It's just going to be more scenery. Now, scenery may be laid out in a way that makes you ask questions about, you know, what the hell happened here. Because clearly some kind of civilization was hanging about. Also, if I've not been playing for a while, I miss this jump. It's practically guaranteed. Especially on the PS2, because the lag that frame rate drop introduced made it very difficult. Well, this Colossus isn't properly assembled. This should be an easy fight. Might be some lizards or fruit. That's a point, yes. You can find lizards to increase maximum staminas, or fruits to increase maximum healths. I'm awake. I've got my stick. Oh, my stick's hard, but you know, same thing. Hello, I'm a Colossus. This version of the game have a ton of collectibles too. Yeah, they did add a little fetch quest, and by a little fetch quest I mean 72 bastard collectibles. Excuse me if I'm not in a rush to try and get that one. I don't think I'll make it in time. Oh, what do you know? Oh, what do you know? Key here is maintain the correct distance that will swing his sword at you. Ooh, God rays. And you won't fall off the bastard edge. Actually, oh no, I remember what to do now. And I don't think it's the right distance to do it, but I'll stay here for a second. I can't remember if he has to hit something or just swing a bunch of times. Well, we'll find out in a second. The thing seems like a solid hypothesis. Now, this is the other, you know, bestest epic track from this game. At least in terms of ones that you hear fairly regular. What I'm going to say is I don't remember if I need to get flicked up at this point or if I need to genuinely hang on to something. Seems like hang on to something was a good way to go about it. Fucking grab on, will you? What the fuck? I'm not sure that was meant to happen. But I am absolutely using it to my advantage. Finally get to one that isn't just going to stand there and let us do the murder. Rude, to be honest. From what I understand, having seen a video of the developers of this remake being interviewed, there's a lot of the original code running under this. So it's like Bluepoint who did the remake of this, and they've got their own engine doing a lot of the visuals and stuff. A lot of the calculations are done the original way, essentially. Then the new engine takes over for pretty visuals and such. You got one like that in the final Colossus, ones that you've never been able to recreate. Oh, it's a proper, oh god, no one will ever believe me type of moment. I need to rest because my oh no, I didn't think this through. Ow! Well, that was a fuck. Although I did get that little jumpy exploit earlier, so maybe I shouldn't complain too much. I will complain a bit because that was a lot of my health I just lost. And I got like, what, a quarter of its health down at best? Poor show on my part. I did not manage my stamina bit very well. Now you think I'd be used to games where you have to manage your stamina, and yet I've never gotten very far into any kind of Soulsborne game. Unless Vampire counts with its combat, and really that was always more RPG than anything else. Come on then. Well, he moaned. Thought I could not move so far away and then I'd get back on his chib a bit quicker, but not so much. Stamina management in this game is much more forgiving. Oh, Jesus. Remind me never to play Dark Souls or something like that for charity, because it's going to be a bit of a disaster, at least at first. Blog. No, don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Really? Really, Wander? How long are you going to be pulling this shit for? Seriously. Actually, now I'm wondering, maybe the frame drops aren't due to the capture device. Maybe it's the PS4 Pro itself. I haven't turned on boost mode. Then again, I think that's for PS4 games that never got an update once PS4 Pro came out. I'm not sure it would apply. So where are these sticky shoes? I would like these sticky shoes. They don't exist, do they? Okay, maybe I'll be able to stay on this way. The fuck was that jump, Wander? What are you doing? Yep. He put baking grease on his sword or something. That's the main components of every Colossus. Some form of soul, bits of rock, fur, and lard. I have to get on his stomach somehow. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to pull that off. Especially considering I'm about to fucking fall off again. Wee. Ow. Okay. Maybe go out and find some goddamn lizards next time. Got an idea of at least where one of them might be. Fight me, you prick! Oh god, he's fighting me. Let it not be said that he isn't attentive. Ah, Jesus. What? Oh, absolutely fuck you. Yeah, on guard. Nyeh. Nyeh. Was there this much fur in the PS2 one? I don't know. I kind of want to say there was more polygons in this one than there is in the PS2 version. Thank you for the quote, Pickle Dog. That's not doing anything, is it? Oh. Okay, could have been worse. Oh, there it is. Nightbot was just having a think about it. I was worried I was going to have to go and authorize some other shit as well. Well, I've got two pretty solid ideas of what I'll do if I ever decide to implement stream bingo. One is when technical difficulties happen, which is kind of a standard one for streams. And the other one will be anytime I say piss. Which I don't think it's been too often in this boss fight, but I'm getting there. Well, my health also seems to be regenerating, so could be worse. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! No, I keep trying to cheese it, and I should really just grab onto the side and hope. Just a little slow on the draw. It do be like that sometimes. Right. No, you're way too close. Luckily, you've got the turning circle of the QE2, so that lets me put some distance between us. I wonder if I should try going for the stomach first. Well, that is a tricky jump. Especially if you're me. I've used all the skill I had for the first two Colossi. Oh no, you're close again. What? I didn't... This was not the plan. Right, come on, come on. We've got distance. There you go. Chip mode. Come on, 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 come on. What kind of fucking Cirque du Soleil shit did I pull there? Whee! You fucking kidding me on? Well, at least I stayed on him rather than yeet myself to oblivion. Which, let's face it, was always a possibility. Stop walking, you prick! Damn it! Okay, just let go for me. Nah. Okay, just realised the OBS timer is telling me I've only been on for half an hour, but that's actually not true, because the strem fell over. His little feet are so funny. Yeah, just his little round feet. Let's make you chip. Maybe? Oh, your eyes went red, that's a start. And yet you're still approaching rather than swinging the swordie. You should swing the swordie. You should swing the swordie. Oh, for the love of... no. Not quite the beach. There we go. Stepping back, preparing. There you go. Good job, buddy. You did it. Oh no, that wasn't meant to happen. Stay down here. Stay down here. Stop it. Stop it. Nyeh. Nyeh. He's learned that swinging sword ends poorly. Oh. I was not promised intelligence when I was told to go and kill these things. So weirdly enough, I was only aware of this game when it came out. Because of a bunch of computer art students at university. Because, yeah, I was at university when this came out. I had pre-ordered and they were all talking about it one day, and this was like release day, that's when I heard about it. I had no idea about it otherwise. I must have got the game sometime later. It was either that or or one of my flatmates picked it up as well. I had a PS2 from second year onwards. Also had no money, so it wasn't really a great decision on my part. Absolutely, God knows when I would have heard about it otherwise. Okay, I kind of assumed that his aim changes as you run, before he completes the entire swing. I'm not convinced that's the case now. do I just climb to the top? Okay, well no, I'm definitely going to take a wee break on the way. Get some stamina's back. Also, that looks to be a much easier way of stabbing him in the tum-tum. First to stab him in the head box, then I stab him in the belly. I don't know why he's looking straight down. Or why I'm calling it a he. I seem to be defaulting again. Rah! Oh, don't make me look in its eyes. That just makes me feel bad. I don't want to be accurately portrayed as the monster I am. In my fun hero monster stab game. Stop swinging, stop swinging. Please, I don't want to make this mistake twice. There we go. I have no idea what happened there. But I stayed on, and that's the important thing. Grabby, grabby, grabby. Slinky, slinky, slinky. Not done with this one yet. Like, sooner or later that thing should fade. And I'll need to go after the other one. And I feel like... You know, ah, there we go. Maybe the halfway point was not in the area I perceived it to be. Yeah, something tells me some of the physics are still done with the PS2 code. It could be fascinating to know how that stuff was done. But to make it run on a PS2 at all, it would have had to quite heavily utilize the vertex units of the PS2, I imagine. And those were weird to program for. If you've ever done programming for DirectX and had to fill vertex buffers, it kind of felt like that. Not exactly, but in level of complexity, that's how I remember it being. Like, technically did both at uni, but PS2 development, we basically got given code to draw 3D objects, and I don't think I looked into it very much. It's just like, you have given me the code, I will run this code. Beep boop. There's one failing I have as a programmer is incuriosity. That said, apparently the cell processors for the PS3 were even more complicated to program for. Very few people mastered those. If only I had the ability to reach up to my head and remove this horrible pain-causing thing. Bruh, I'm a Colossus. Alright, you know what? He can just lie there. No, don't get... Oh, you ruined my bet, Wander. He doesn't even have thumbs. I'm not sure he even has a right hand. It's just like arm goes all the way down and then the sword starts. I don't hold my stab until full strength, a less risky approach. I try, I just don't get the timing right. Well, at least I try and get it as... No, you're right. I try and get it as close as possible. But, a bit of a crapshoot as to whether or not I manage it. Posture check in street.
Soup's on.
And this soup... Which is on, as it turns out. Thank you for that. Your next foe is a big dot of mud and stone and fur. Act surprised. Bit fearful it is not. This one's gonna fight back, you little bastard. Because Dorman's clearly Glaswegian. Did I just get my stamina is running out noise? Hey Aggro, long time no see. Yep, I know that one took a little longer than last time. Just bear with me here, alright? I'm literally scaling these bastards that are the size of 2 fucking houses and stabbing them in the head. What part of that do you think is easy? Don't judge me, horse. It was roughly that direction. Okay. It's definitely been an hour by now, because that's now 46 minutes on the OBS timer, which doesn't include the time before my internet did a wobbly. So, yes, I'm going to go on a wee break. Let's catch up on chat first. Can't even claim the evil is leading us into danger without our knowledge. They just straight warned us. Yeah, someone's going to try and murder you in turn. Yeah, not try like I'm trying to get a mortgage, mate. Nope, Wonder 100% knows what he's getting into and does not care. Yes, yes he does. So I'm going to go on a wee break. I will, if you're not familiar, I will play some clips to keep you entertained in the meantime. So feel free to get up, have a stretch, move your legs around, get a drink or a snack, make sure you stay on top of your meds if you aren't already. Shall see you in a bit. Roll for puppy. Fuck. Just wait for you to get a bit closer. No! Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Oh, never before has my petard been so hoisted. Jesus Christ. It was one of those. I don't remember which. Also, I hope that green thing isn't important because my eyes are drawn straight towards it. So if it's not important, why are you making it so... I did not expect that. At least we get a good item down here. So, in case it wasn't clear, Shodan's charging the mining laser for a strike against Earth, and what the fuck are you up to, mate?
Oh no, I think I found a good spot. At first they thought Mr. Marmaduke had grown tired of waiting and had continued his leisurely career of vagabondage. Vagabondage?
Hold on, I mean it. If I could just get another line read on that one. Yeah, vagabondage, that's exactly... Where was this written again?
1959.
There we go. That's all the ammo we can possibly muster. There is possibly 1 point counting against it. It does feature reloading. Oh, Jesus Christ! Just got fucking drop zoned that boy. Oh my god. Gonna do your Doom playthrough first and then grab this. Fair enough. Oh yeah, that is absolutely reflecting off him. So let's do something incredibly stupid. I didn't say it was a good idea. Just yet. Have a grenade, bastards! Oh, that did not get him at all. Looking at the Hitman universe, can't imagine how insurance works. Sorry, sir, but can't insure you. You own a chandelier, floor-to-ceiling windows, and a full kitchen. That's fine if you're in occupation group C or lower, but you're a crooked pharmaceutical CEO, which puts you at a higher risk of accident. How? We don't know, but the actuaries insist. Oh shit, is that... Okay, no, it's just a fucker on horseback. That's fine. I can deal with that. I cannot deal with that. I think I'm going into the desert, yeah. Okay, maybe we're getting somewhere now. Let's try that. Oh my god, where did we end up? Also, people can tell you to get in the fucking sea and you can just answer, okay. I did not expect this thing to hop like a mad bastard. Oh, that was unexpected. Maybe it'll eventually make its way up there, who knows? Dance, this is a siege machine dance. Everybody dance now. Bow, 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 bow. Copyright strike. Yay! Okay, part of it done. Time to save. Oh, for fuck! Hand is just fucking relentless today. If I shoot one, will it set the other off? Yes, it will. Shit. Sorry, pal. Hey, don't fucking stand there. Help us out. Come on, get down here, you prick. I'll fucking fight you behind Tesco. Oh. Oh, I did a bad thing. I did a bad thing. Yes, hello, friend. What? Oh, took my toy. Oh no! It's exactly what he's like. Oh, I take it. No, take it back. Take it back. I mean, not with that attitude, Summer. Oh, hello. Apparently I set the webcam up at some point. Nope, this is not meant to be a webcam stream. Excuse me, excuse me. It was accidentally in my face. So there you go, we got some cam time on the stream. Technically, sort of, a bit. Thank you, Dee Dee. How is it I look younger in that clip? Like, so much more so than a couple of years would suggest. Hey Borders, hey Rizalka. Which word is your special word? Dare I ask? Oh, it might well be vagabondage, yes. Yeah, but how though? I've still, got comparatively similar hair. Slightly less beards than I tend to have, but that's more laziness than anything. I'll just go back and catch up on chat. That looks like we got Puppy. Excellent. Roll for Puppy was successful. And just always reminds me that I have this command for no good reason. Vagabondage, the word that broke Rizalka. Fucking broke me too. Didn't you hear me in that one? It's just like, what the actual fuck? I got potato. I'm fine with that. I enjoy the Breath of the Wild streams, but I don't want to commit to a full playthrough, you know? It's kind of like Besiege. It's a nice thing to drop in when I don't want to play anything else in particular. Poor sad robot. I felt so bad. I was just like, I'm happily working away. And then someone comes and takes my toy. Oh, I'm a sad robot. Sad. Reticulate. Oh, not bad, not bad. You're starting off strong was, we got the petard hoist first clip. Kind of weird that those two ended up so close together, isn't it? They're both from the same game. I don't know if they're from the same stream, but certainly the same game. My reaction to that broke you, right? I mean, yeah, in fairness, who uses the word vagabondage? Whomst? Well, we know one of them. I just don't recall the name of the author of that book. You recently said somewhere there's a painting of you that's forever young, and if you ever see it, you will turn to dust and you... Or it will turn to dust and you will be immortal. So your only explanation for rapid aging. So a complete inverse of Dorian Gray. Interesting. Interesting theory. I can no longer do my function. I will be forced into the recycler. Beep boop. Set some farmers on fire at least. Oh, well, that could be any game. Nah, it's this Besiege. The portrait of Between the Borders. As far as I recall, the vape is still audible. Well, actually, no, I can check that. Yes, it is. As much as I don't really want to expose that as a noise, necessarily, it does mean that if I've got the camera off, there might be long periods of silence with no explanation. Interesting. You literally saw a clip that said the book series that Vagabondage came from was the inspiration for Good Omens. I did not see that coming. Like, even slightly. Oh yeah, it was a chat I missed. You feel this is a game that should be played with Dave co-hosting as Wander's voice just for the lols. Yeah, it's just coming in and saying... oh, God help me, I'm about to attempt an Australian accent. Yeah, mate. No, that's me bird. He's dead. Gonna resurrect him, right? Fucking bloody... Yeah, let's not attempt that again. If your new favourite out-of-context line from a group chat you woke up to, at least I'm not one of the poor bastards who has to install the new acid lines. I cannot fathom the context for that. Right. Anyway, we're on a horse. And we're after to do another chip. And given how long that last one took me, which is one that I at the very least know the full theory behind and have executed multiple times, this one is trickier. Somehow my Aussie accent isn't as terrible as either you or Dave attempting a Scottish one. It's a tricky... Oh, lizards! Lizards! But now that I've seen them and I didn't have my bow out at exactly the right time, I am probably not going to hit a single bastard one of them. Oh. I don't know if you have to shoot them twice, but I do. More staminas! Aggro, what the fuck are you up to there? What was that noise? I think I got it. Yes! Double stamina. I think. Or were these health ones? I'm not sure. You can also, in theory, hit those lizards on the tail only. So they'll shed them and then disappear but still live. I am not good enough aiming with a controller to do that. I'm curious. I've seen it before, but I'm not sure what ellipses followed by an exclamation point implies. What was the intended usage? Aussie accent isn't as bad as Nick's Irish accent. I mean, I love the guy, but name me a good accent Nick does. You accidentally managed to do that once. Only once by accident. Totally blew your mind that it was possible. Just, I don't know if I would have conceived of it myself had it not already been in the game. I would have never been sitting there going, oh, well, at best I would have been like, I wish there was a way for the lizards to live. But I do want my staminas. And I wouldn't go further than that. I would not be thinking, hit the tail only. British. I mean, I don't know, it always sounds like overly posh and phony to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's putting it on. It might not even be the accent he was born with, I mean, come on. I actually managed to hit a decent Scottish accent during a conversation with your family, but I don't know what you did to get there and wasn't able to do it again later, but your cousin said you sounded exactly like Fern Brady. Fair enough. Well done. You're obviously half asleep. You saw the game, thought it was BOW, then heard about the tail and was like, didn't that happen in Shadow of the Colossus? Well, you're welcome in nonetheless. Right, you Trojan horse motherfucker, get over here. There we go, got him, Angie. Just need to... I'm to think of it. Sorry to cut up the flow a little bit, but I've not set the screen brightness. Well, it's set for the TV rather than for this, so give that a try. I'm not even convinced that looks better, to be honest. Where are you just climbing over this thing? What are you up to? I don't know if I'm looking directly at the head when I hit L2. That's the look at the boss button. Or maybe the torso, like the center point. I'm not sure. Wait, Breath of the Wild. Shadow of the Colossus. A horse? I mean, it can't be coincidence. Where you going, you fucker? In the rump. Come on then. I will not fight you behind Tesco, but merely because you will not fit behind Tesco. Breath of what? Breath of the West? I don't like what it's doing here. Or like just fighting Tesco. My money's on the Colossus for that one. Yeah. I would not fight them in a T-divide, no. Single brain cell, do 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 do. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a bit longer. Might not be great streaming content, but Tresco even. You're very confused why autocorrect is making it Tresco.
This guy is unfucking believable.
Fucking is, Ali, really is. Wait, that's actually a divide sign. How did that happen? Pressed a little too long on one of the keyboard keys? I don't like this for multiple reasons. One, the big old waiting game. And 2, no idea what the fucker's doing while I'm in here. Been trying to fix Tresco, it went weird on your phone. Phone is rebel. Is this thing just... What is it up to? Nope, don't marry my horse. Get the fuck back here. I'm trying to deceive the Colossus. Oddly enough, I think it's too stupid to deceive. That's not me covering for my own failings. Shut up. Curse you that other people use their phones more than you do. I don't like Twitch chat on the phone. It's not speedy enough and it is prone to errors of the autocarrot variety. As in the popular phrase, "Goff damn you, autocarrot." Still in bed from waking up, so yeah, watch from phone. Did they ever update it, the Twitch app to be better on the foldy phone? Or is it still just kind of wide experience of the single screen app? What if I disappear? It's clearly hanging about here, it just wanders off and does something else. They fucked it. Oh. Well, that's a polar opposite of the outcome I was hoping for. You just fucking off again. Waiting is fine, especially with this music and commentary. Just reinstalled Elite Dangerous and part of you wants to stream you exploring without commentary. Hours of flying in nameless uncharted black. It's a niche, but I'd bet you'd get at least one viewer. Like it used to be, you could see Twitch chat and strem while typing. God, how do you make that worse? Probably updating the app without considering double screen phones is the main problem. Also, I've not tried Android development in a while, but it can be pernickety. I think it's turning around to where I want it to be. Or it could be fucking off again. Okay. What we do is go to the opposite corner, come out, and hopefully it's looking the wrong way so I can jump on its back. We shall find out. No, not quite. Gonna run at it anyway though, see what happens. Charge! Oh fuck me blind. Stay here a bit longer. Now you can't see anything except the stream and the autocorrect selection when you write, hence why you get so many autocorrect errors. Can't even see the full sentence in writing. Yeah, where would I get that? I would get that if I was typing on the tablet using the keyboard. So the chat would be punted off to the side and the text box would be so small that I just could not see it properly. As far as I recall... I thought of another way to try and deceive it. And I seem to recall it sort of looks underneath itself, if that makes sense. So it'll be up there, the head will be bent over the ledge, staring into the hole. So maybe I can deceive them this way. Get Sean, you fuck. If it is for long enough, it'll start a small fire. Go down, 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 down. More from the point of I use desktop so much that people do things that are easy on phones versus desktop and surprise me. I do like having a full keyboard though, and I've got a Bluetooth keyboard I can connect to my tablet. Actually, handily it has multiple profiles, so I can literally change that at the press of a button. But sometimes the Android apps just rebel against you. No, put your heat down. Put your heat down. Kid on, I'm no here. Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting whatever the fuck this is. There we go, that's what's meant to happen. Please ignore the itching on your tailbone. Tailstone? Tailstone. I'm actually not convinced I got any extra stamina from those lizards. Still seems very low. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. And then... it's dead. But it was not the full step. That was just the get to the next step. I don't know if this is maybe something I've just forgotten, but I was just stabbing there and going, oh, there's an audio cue for when the full stab happens. That's handy. Okay, that was quicker than last time at least. Both the last Colossus I did tonight and the last time I fought this particular Colossus. The Need to Discard app has a security flaw your version doesn't, which makes you laugh. FYI, you can... oh yeah, public safety announcement. People can now rename links in Discord messages. So I might say one URL and then direct you to a completely different one. I mean, it's more of a problem for crypto bros, because they could just get redirected to a website that drains all their wallets. And my sympathy is limited there. But yeah, something looks like it's got a URL as the link as opposed to just text. Hover over it and double check that the two matched. And then the send button is right next to the backspace button, so trying to fix it. When they added quote-unquote proper markdown, making duplicitous links was the first thing you tried. I'm glad somebody was paying attention. On desktop you can mouse over. Mobile? Dunno. Yeah, that's the point. How do you differentiate those on mobile? Hello, Hans. Still deed, turns out. I have to eat a lot of lizards for it to make a difference. Oh, that's why I'm so unhealthy. So shadow across a misty lake. Oh, is this... this is the flying one. Okay. That one's weirdly not so bad as another water-bound one that I had in mind. You could technically watch the stream now on the MetaQuest 2, but you doubt you'll have a good chat experience in that. Yeah. Even if the game would let you... whichever app you're using would bring up a keyboard. Probably more effort than you want. And frankly, I'm not sure about most VR experiences that make you use a gamepad, so similarly, I don't know if having a physical keyboard would be good enough. It depends how good you are at touch typing. I don't think I'm good enough to make that work. Hans? Hans! Now, important question. Which button is pet the Hans? Not that. It's just headbutting its neck. Changes the view. Nothing. There we go. It's compulsion, like how could this be attacked? I am improving with practice. Slightly. Recently made a database stored message board on an arcane markup system, and boy howdy did you test sanitation. Well, thank God somebody is. Flying one is as far as you ever got. Well, we should at least get to that one this stream. The water ones are all your favourites for some reason. Interesting. I don't like the one that's in the water, because I was very bad at it. Like, that collection of Colossi is the ones I've probably done the most. This is probably your least favourite of the water ones. Still flipping awesome though. It is pretty cool. You're just good enough at touch typing to impress casuals and get very strange messages when you're off by one position. Oh yeah, that's where I got my thing of occasionally referring to errors as wheels. Because if your left hand is off by one key, that's what you type instead of error. And I've become strangely fond of it. Yeah, this is flying, not water, but it's over the water at least. Yeah. I can't consider it a water one. Oh. Okay, I agree, straight up teleported there, but it didn't interrupt my flow, so I'm kind of fine with it. Lizards. Lizards like to hang out on these. I think. Frankly, they're always a little hard to spot. Very, very quiet. You like that as well as my enunciation of hit me. Oh, we've got lizard sign. That lizard sign is fucked off. The annoying thing I found with at least the original is the lizards catch wind of you. You've got like 5 seconds to clock them, and then they literally vanish. And I don't know if you have to go away and come back for them to show up again. Oh, hydrate and posture check. I shall take care of that. I'm hunting Colossus. Oh. Good stuff. Excellent. Gizmo lizard. Wizard. Lizard. I want to go away and come back. Oh, there we go. Motherfuck. You were literally there a second ago, and there you are. Oh, fucky. I'm gonna hit it twice now, am I? Okay. I didn't see the lizard run away, so I don't think I got it by the tail. Oh, sounds like a good stretch result. Oh, no, that's not going to tell me where the Colossus is. I have limited daylight here, so it's only going to slightly tell me. Oh, where to go? Oh, yep, fair enough, horse. Oh, damn. Oh, actually, yeah, good point. I was very much heading into non-Hans territory. The lower back hates you, but what else is new? Oh, watching me eye that structure with suspicion was very Eric in the Dread Gazebo. I don't remember that story off the top of my head. I've read it before, and I'm gonna have to read it again because it has not sunk in. The game is basically just propaganda for cardio everyday crowd. The lack of stamina is what makes pacing my life more interesting. If I ran everywhere, I wouldn't need a car. Then I'd get stopped by cops more. What manner of bastard lurks here? Well, it's a flying one. No big surprise. That's what we've been talking about for the past 5 minutes. But how does it make noise? Aside from the wing flapping, how you make that noise is pretty obvious. Indeed, perch. Then I fall into water, I presume. Yep, there it is. Worms. That way. Can't see shit, but I'm pretty sure I set my direction properly, so it's all good. Everything is fine, nothing is the matter. I don't have another 13 of these bastards to defeat. In fact, no, I think I've got 12 of them to defeat. Hang on. First one. Bull, Sword, Haunts. I'm just going to call the fourth boss Dread Gazebo from now on. There are perches I can get onto. How must I do that? I forget, but I can. Ah, there we go. Where's the fucker from here? It would have been fun if this was the one game where catcalling was actually useful. Not nice, because it's still catcalling, but amusing as a curiosity nonetheless. So, the idea that you could do that seamlessly, going from the grounds to hanging onto a flying bastard for dear life, in the PS2 era, like, holy shit. And ironically, I think this is one of the bosses where it ran the best. I actually got decent frame rates out of this. Well, oh, nope, that's not how I do this. Wander. Oh crap, I grabbed the ledge by mistake. I mean, thankfully I grabbed something, because that would have been big problems otherwise. You know, it's flying, hanging upside down, and the physics is actually compensating for it. Oh, this was fucking wizardry back in the day. Cardio is indeed hardio, as is not keeping an eye on your stamina meter. It's a good thing it regenerated in mid-air, because otherwise I could have... No, I don't use a stamina meter when I'm in the water, only when I'm under the water. But yeah, cardio is the hardio. It is pretty fucking epic, isn't it? Come on then! Fantan! Just to make everybody feel old. Oh, do another pass. Spurting black stuff like a mad bastard. I feel like that should go into your quote bot, to be quite honest. Look forward to spending most of 2 weeks sitting on my couch. Is that thought related to the previous thought, or... But yes, I'm looking forward to you being over for the holiday. We shall have a Last of Us 2 to play. As previously stated, on a PS4, which doesn't sound like... Maybe the whistle just doesn't work at all. On a PS4 Pro, that doesn't sound like a jet engine humping a vacuum cleaner. Yes, cardio is cardio, so we sit on the couch. Ah, right. So it was the previous thought, not the previous thought. So weird that the third Colossus is the one that gets all the publicity and not this one. If this hadn't shown up in a trailer, I would have been kind of surprised. Come on, come on. Thank you, camera. You're extremely helpful. Apart from all the ways that you're not. Sorry, 1 second. There might be a flying bastard around here, and I'd rather there wasn't. If nothing else, I felt something on my neck, and it was a bit weird. So. Maybe I've got a fly smushed on the back of my t-shirt now, who knows. Nothing on my hands, so I will just presume that everything is fine. Did I just fucking somersault over that? What the hell happened? There might be a flying bastard around here. Yes, I'm fighting it. I get it. Come back here, I'm going to chip you. Going to chip you quite a lot and then you'll die. I'm going to chip and 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 maybe make up more lyrics. Meanwhile, the IRL fly attempts to climb me like an IRL Colossus. Well, I hope the opened way is playing in their head while they do it. They stab me in the back of my day. Okay, I like that idea less now. I do have unlimited arrows, yes. But the bastard has to be in range, unfortunately. I'm trying to track the target a bit, and a funny feeling I was about to say I've got a funny feeling I'm not doing a good job, but I think one of them hit. Okay, try this again. Yeah, I have to assume the game just threw some mercy at me and said, okay, we'll physics you into the right position. Alas, the arrows do a very limited amount of damage. Like, I'm not even sure chip damage covers it. Okay, mental note, do one stabby. One stabby and then rest. Okay, apparently I don't need to worry about that right this second because I need to fight for survival and then get to the other bloody side. Oh, poo. Again, I was playing this before I decided to stream it, and I'm pretty sure I did this one. I think I fell off once or twice. I've already beaten that record. And yes, I'm doing this to an audience, but it's without the camera perceived. That's probably the bigger factor, I would feel. At least for me. Yes, thankfully I'm not taking fall damage every time. That would make it worse. Technically, probably should take fall damage. You know, at a certain distance and speed, water might as well be concrete. Not like Counter-Strike where, you know, if there's so much as a centimetre of water available, then you'll be absolutely fine from a landing. Any height. You missed. I also missed. We both missed. Let's try this whole thing again and pretend the last one didn't happen. I think I need to be on the other side. Charge! I was incorrect. Yeah, game's hard enough without fall damage, which it had in previous Colossus. Ever play the first Hidden and Dangerous? You've never seen knee-high falls into water this lethal. Did they ever actually patch that? Because I remember hearing the reviews, or you know, reading the reviews as it would have been in those days, around launch, and yeah, buggy mess was what I heard. And I can't remember if it was one of those brutally hard type games. I think it's like just past the era where that was every single game ever. It was even picked up by a second company and they couldn't get the bugs out either. Jesus. Yeah, I really feared when and I think this is one of the first examples of it happening, when Batman Arkham Knight, its PC version got pulled from sale because it was just that fucking bad. And then them putting out a message saying, well, we might not be able to fix this. As it turns out, the solution was wait until PC hardware just kicks fuck out of it by default. So it's actually very playable on PC these days. Hello, it's me again, played before. Okay, so I think I'm on the right wing. No. Might rephrase that. Also just remembered there'll be one at the tail, won't there? Which is maybe where I actually want to go. Nope, straighten out, please. I beg. I beg so hard. That is not straightened out. And the camera just doesn't know what the fuck. There we go. Stabby, stabby! Well, I think this will be it. There we go. Buggy mess? Are we talking about every long-awaited AAA release in the last 10 years? Yeah, we are, fucking bet. It was too good for PC, it was too unoptimized for PC. It was optimized for consoles. Except Tears of the Kingdom. You grumble about the frame rate problems, but it's kind of amazing. V1 works. It works fine. I know those tentacles must be... Oh, there they are. There they are. They coming. By Jove, they coming. Yeah, some people are playing version 1 of Tears of the Kingdom to this day. Okay, it's due to an item duplication glitch, but still. Also, hey Nevik, welcome in. I don't know if that was the first message tonight, but alas, it is the first message I've noticed, so apologies if I missed one earlier. And badoom! Is that 5 now? Just trying to figure out how many I can do and ergo how many streams this might take. I might continue this, I might not. I'll be honest, it was mostly to see if streaming from the PS4 worked. Well, capturing the PS4. You can stream, excuse me, directly from the PS4, but it would remove a lot of fancy stream things that I've gotten used to. Yeah, Inoxian has no intention of installing any updates for that game. She does not. It's like, this will get in the way of my mining. Direct from the PS... Yes, not quite. It is being captured. Because I am now afforded the opportunity that the sound issues have been dealt with, and figured out a workaround that didn't involve turning off HDCP, because, you know, that thing's my Blu-ray player and all. And weirdly, it was the only device, well, maybe not the only device, because I didn't try it with my PS3, but when I was watching Battlestar Galactica on this standalone Blu-ray player, soup! Edie got a soup. Excellent, well done. Yeah, I've got like a standalone Blu-ray player I found in a charity shop, and when I was watching Battlestar Galactica, there was this horrendous lip sync issue. Been looking a bit, but it's a no camera day. It is indeed, Willowaz. Welcome in. Oh, well, not welcome in, you've been lurking. It was too warm to point 3 bright lights at my face. I decided against camera. Yes, soup achieved. Oh, now this bit we're just gonna walk through, because fuck. It would be better with a bit more sun. There we go. Oh, and there might be a lizard. BSG. Mediocre lows, but high highs. Yeah, I can't disagree with you on that one. I mean, I have heard someone say there is absolutely one good episode in the entire thing. And technically the first one, if you don't count the miniseries that aired first. Then again, you end up watching the trials far too much. What, more than the other parts, or? Usual birthday heralds the turn of weather, still in cold weather until your birthday, and then heading for 20 degrees. You not bump it a little bit? You know, just give you a warm birthday? That'd be nice. You know, given that whole it's fucking winter down there. Lizard? I would like to lizard now, please. Papaya is happy. Excellent. You'd say this place would be nice to settle down in, but there appears to be a great lack of game animals of size. No, there's lizards, and that's it. Trials weren't both great episodes. Mark Shepard being a mastermind, it's awesome. Yeah, not sure about the accent though. Or why his character is doing anything his character is doing, quite frankly. Especially in the, you know, when his appearance past the trials. I was going to say his last appearance, but technically correct. And I mean, what he's doing in his last appearance, that, well, that whole thing is baffling on several levels. He doesn't need special, doesn't need to be focused on. You're thinking of going to the hot spring for your birthday, so colder weather is fine for that. Fair point. On your fake birthday, since your day off is the day before. Oh, you took the day before your birthday off. Oh, did I see? Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes the camera just tries to sabotage me. I wish it didn't. It gets tiresome. Turn to the fucking left, camera. Please. I beg. I may have to accept there's no lizard here. Or I've scared it off. Both are possible. Okay, so L2 zooms in, but only in the direction your character is facing. It would seem. Well, I won't run away immediately, mostly because this is a lovely, pretty place to hang out. It's all about his cat. Look, I hate to go all Vorlon, but you should listen to the music, not the words. Long weekend. You may also strem. Excellent. Okay, I think I have to accept there is no lizard. Unless... No, probably isn't one. Yes, absolutely happy to just go on foot from this point because look at it. Look at the nice. And yeah, I'm not getting nearly enough sunlight for the sword to work. Really? In there? Okay, fuck off. I'm in direct sunlight now. What are you doing? There we go. Hey, aggro. Alright, I shall hide the reds. Ah, thank you. Oh, I know there's a fruit here. But I'm not entirely sure how to get it without breaking me legs. Oh, there's two fruits. Oh, might as well get them down. Bonk. I said bonk. And bonk. They have both fallen onto lower ledges, would seem. Right. Oh, hello. Oh! Well, gosh dang it, it is possible. Got the lizard and I shot off its tail rather than its everything. Pro strem? Yes. PS4 Pro strem. Hi, Melanie. That's my drink bottle of choice today. It is, of course, the officially branded Icky Foo bottle. I think I'll wander in this direction. Wander. Then I shall be able to get on that ledge. Ah, brew, excellent. What? Fucking get over there, you bell end. There we go. Nearly ran out of stamina to do it, but I got there eventually. You motherfucker. Dear. The technically wrong coloured, officially branded bottle. Yeah, but silvery shininess.
You saddled and ridden to Siberia, you rude fucking pies.
Silvery shininess, even. I know how to words. I'm getting that fucking fruit. At least until I decide I can't be arsed. Which could be very, very soon. Because I'm only going this way because I've seen it's possible to go this way. Rather than thinking this is the correct area to go to. And it was the correct area to go to, at least for one of them. More health. H-E-L-F. Okay, so I've managed to not injure myself completely. Quick method of getting done.
My father will have you saddled and ridden to Siberia, you rude fucking pies.
It wasn't that rude. Or was it rude of the game? In which case, yes. Yes, William telling it all over the place. Didn't have a white sparkly, so it's blue sparkly. You know, it's off-white. Oh, more fruits. Any more? It turns out trees can grow multiple fruits. This is the science I have learned from this game. It's the one it would seem. Oh, ad break's coming up in a minute-ish. And congratulations or commiserations, you have been not so randomly selected to be tonight's body double of choice while you catch up on 36 hours of work. What? By that you mean, of course, something for people to watch as opposed to you're so far behind on work they've introduced hitmen. Boris mentioned Defostal. Oh yeah, you see Defostal on a streaming service. You should watch it before it goes away. I would recommend this for anyone who hasn't seen it. Fair warning, if you don't like people being kind of weird and awkward, it might not be for you. Thank you very much for the subscription below as. Or the resub, as it says on there. I should probably fix that at some point. So, big dark scary cave for about 2 seconds before it opens up again. Resoup. Resoup. Yeah, I feel like the stream elements that I use for those alerts, right? And I'm pretty sure the whole spelling of resub with 1B was their idea. Like, that's just how it comes as default. This message is brought to you by ADHD and can neither confirm nor deny these rumors. Now needs to stream for 36 hours to keep villainy company while she catches up. No. No, I can't do that for anyone. Look at all of this and can only think, man, it would be so cool to build a house here. A video game house. But what if real house though? But also within delivery range of Asda. Other supermarkets are available. It's so pretty. Ah ha ha ha. Like the PS2 one, that impressed me on a technical level because it's like, holy shit, how does this box not explode with all the things you're making it do? But this is just pretty. Too many bugs for DDs to live in place like this for real. Okay, I get that. Apparently nobody sent out the message that summer's ended, so it's kind of bug central here. And have I been going... Did I just come all the way back to where I started? Where is this pointing? That way. Game, what are you doing to me? Do I go down there? I do not know how this goes. I do not know. Hate bugs is why you live where winter happens. Winter murders the bugs. Which is a game wants a Legend of Zelda glider so much. I do! I can't remember. No, I believe I was thinking this very loudly rather than saying it out loud on stream. I keep getting to certain points in this and being like, oh, I can definitely climb up that sheer cliff. Nope, that's Zelda. I can totally climb up this. Nope, that's Zelda. You want to climb something in Shadow of the Colossus? You need a ledge. Oh, that's not a body of water, is it? Is it maybe a very shallow body of water? That way-ish. Funny feeling the water is the wrong way. But I have been wrong before. You've found that you are a bug magnet, but also there seems to be so few bugs down there by the beach for unknown reasons, but you'll definitely take it. Yeah, I would maybe not look that gift horse in the mouth. All of our open world games get judged on, I could do this in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. I'm pretty sure this is where I came into the cave complex, but... Oh, no, this is the right way. Okay, what I am going to do here is go on a wee break. It's not quite at the 2-hour mark yet, but, you know, just before a boss seems like a good place to do it. So, rules as usual, I will play some clips to keep you entertained. You go have a stretch, move your legs about, get a drink or a snack, make sure you're staying on top of your meds if you haven't already, and do it now before you forget. Not judging anyone in particular, I'm more generalising from the self. I can get very easily distracted if I see one tiny little thing whilst I'm on my way to do something. But that's why I'm saying that. And I shall see you in a bit, and even though we've already had it this stream, roll for puppy. I was so cocky with that little backflip at the end though. It's like, I'm there, I'm safe, I'm out of harm's way. Boom! Now there's a crater where my face should be. As they all say, arg upon dying. They do. What's up? What the fuck is going on here? He was standing right there, I was standing right there. He wasn't moving a muscle. I was electrocuting thin air. What the fuck? It killed me. Hi Rizalka, thank you ever so much for subscribing. Even though it killed me. Don't feel bad. You only killed me. Don't feel bad. I only died. Praiseworthy. Beware the beast, he is as lethal as he is ugly. Wow, shade. And I must have one more arena to do. There it is. Lost Jungle. I like to think she just took that literally. I think she just has no social skills. My magic has never been beaten and I'm not your girlfriend. End conversation, please. No luck with the soup, it would seem. I'll roll myself a free one.
Soup.
Really? Can I just not add anything because it was currently out of bounds? No? No, it doesn't want to add on. Like that, papaya? It wasn't quite how I pictured it. Because it's too long now, so I'm not going to do that. To get out of here with that herbal essences ad shit. Yeah, worth pointing out that one of my major shortcomings in previous boss battles was I was dancing about like an idiot trying to keep my health up and not actually attacking the boss. You don't have to do damage to them to win, as it turns out. Everything is fine. Nobody wants to kill me. Certainly not a giant robot straight out of hentai. But with lasers. So straight out of hentai. Okay, I don't know what I can do. Unless... I pressed the wrong button. But at least Link gets a good death scene out of it. Yeah, we fucking
But I
go.
really don't have anything. It's the truth.
Stop right there, or we'll shoot you with our invisible guns. These two communicate exclusively in death scenes.
I'm just a woman.
You always start conversations this way?
Nothing more.
Ada!
Leon, not your time.
Wait a sec. What are you gonna do?
Leon, butt out.
Don't move.
I see. Okay, so enemies are random. Find it from the top because that's the only way it makes sense to me. Yep. Yep. I failed in an interesting way with it. Yeah. Ah, there we are. What's it? Catching up on chat. You'd rather Breath of the Wild be the standard than GTA 5. For open world games? Yeah, that sounds good. No. I do need... You need med? If you need med, you should get med. Streamer, I must demand you take streams 36 hours with no breaks. No, shan't. Ah. The Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Snot of the Bureaucracy. I mean, they've not announced this, the next Zelda game, but there is a non-zero chance that could be the name. You just realise your high school ignored basically everything after 1950 except they showed that movie about Stalin's life. All you remember is him laughing and joking that he poisoned everyone's soup since everyone absolutely believed it. You surely have the power, and if you want Scotch fingers you can get them. They are sold there. Nom. Brain made joke about something that just happened. Must share. Prove your Italian ancestry. I was extremely angry my garlic press was missing. Proceed. You're saddened you broke your last head of garlic. You wanted to roast it, but you need some cloves for this meatloaf. Ah. The tragedy of not enough garlic. And the other potential tragedy of... Sorry, I was distracted by Wonder not making the noise I expected. The other tragedy of having garlic in the fridge that has since gone off. The vicious cycle. There's the desert here as well. Just lurking in the background. We have Maltomilks. Malt... or milks. Maltomilks. Milks. Yes, my brain is unnecessarily focused on this, and I don't believe it's going to stop anytime soon, Maltomilks. Whee! I'll get some boost off that horse, don't I? Alright, I'll let you down gently. This time. Now, I remember this being a problem because, when you're playing this on the HDR telly, certain areas tend to be fucking dark. To the point where one cannot see what one is doing. Yep. I can just about see here. So, I don't know if you're meant to go under that or not. Actually, is that possible? No, no it's not. Because you can't walk and crouch at the same time. You know those garlic reefs from Quest of Glory 4? Life goals. One does not open a new biscuits open when one is already open. I mean, this is true. But seriously, what are these malta milks? Are they good? There's no way to, like, gracefully fall. Oh, not fall. That's not the point at all. To move down to a lower ledge. And in fact, I think this might not actually be the way to go down. What kind of mad physics were you trying to do there, Wander? Ah, there we go. I got fixated on that middle part and I was just like, well, clearly I don't... Oh, hello. Clearly I don't slide down this one, therefore I'm in the wrong place entirely. Hello darkness, my old friend. I've come to fuck your shit again. It's not a game with much stealth. In fact, stealth in inverted commas is exactly the way to do it, I think. His girlfriend sent her father out for a head of garlic. He came back with like £3. After explaining to him how much garlic a reasonable person can consume, you were gifted the garlic and consumed it all before it sprouted. Key phrase was reasonable person, I suppose. Oh, camera, please. Please, your behaviour. There we go. That's what we're supposed to do. And we'll just need to do that once more. Although, I think I can actually climb over this one. Yep. Yee. Right, come on then. And not in the way that you actually come on. As that is Scott's shorthand for. It's the full phrase. Just goes near. He's not even smashing it to pieces. He is straight up just walking through that fucking thing. Like it wasn't there. Like one might walk through a cobweb. Because, were it not obvious, these are big fuckers. Oh, bollocks. Well, at least I can't tickle him there because I'm in the beard. Oh, well, not can't, but it's a lot less obvious, you know? Get back to Stabby. Maybe stab him in the actual logo as well. That UV tattoo of his. You thought this was a good idea in 2007. I have no idea when those tattoos became popular or indeed possible. Anyway, need to rest now because I was running out of staminas. You know, for all I talk about the game being a bit mean, it is quite merciful when it comes to losing your balance, because, or rather falling off, because when you're about to fall off, you will visibly lose your balance. So you have a second of, I should hit R2 now. Okay, so it's off to the side, not quite a tramp stand. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just a weirdly funny phrase that I haven't been able to get rid of. You want a tattoo on your lower back? You fucking do it. Don't bow to anybody else's judgment on that one. Come on. No, come on. Come on. Running out of stamina here and I just need one more stabby. There we go. Thinking of bringing Aussie food. Anything you remember from previous visits you'd like me to bring again? You're asking me to remember things while being observed, so that's pretty much impossible. Well, I would say no to Scotch fingers. Did we ever do a proper Scotch fingers shortbread comparison? Because if not, we should do that. He isn't shaking his legs like he just felt a cobweb on them. I always forget which Colossus is number 6. It's Mr. Beardy Face. A butt laurel tattoo. What? Also, whose voice was that there? Poor bugger was stuck behind a wall, only to be stabbed as soon as he was released. We did not, we most definitely should. Agreed, yes. Because Scotch fingers are at the very least shortbread adjacent, but there is a difference that I can't quite pinpoint. I've had Scotch fingers, but not with shortbread directly beside them to compare. How does stamp become laurel? You know what do you like about taste tests? Everybody wins. Your next fall is a ruined Indian's lake. People have found out that's underwater. I am undermining the shit out of this, aren't I? Not even a good accent. The shape of the tramp stamp is a laurel. Ah, okay, that makes sense. I think that Twitch message means ads are finished, and by message I'm gonna pop up on the thing. Alright, hen. Still deed? Alright, see you later. Have we got a proper look at this character model, and the game doesn't want to let me. Well, I'm getting mankier as the game goes on. Wake up, lady. The sun's right in your face. You'll get sunburnt. Dormant equals the moon from the mighty bush. You know, I've never seen that show, apart from like 1 or 2 clips, and I've got no real desire to. I'm not a big fan of Noel Fielding at the best of times. Good on Taskmaster. So maybe it's a question of context, but I don't know what the right word is, but the one that's coming to mind is smug. Like smug in the thought of that, I'm so surreal. As opposed to, you know, actually saying things that are funny. Which he does sometimes. But, not always fun of people who rely on lol so random as their entire personality. I would vastly prefer you to be funny at the same time. The weird requirement I have of comedians. Sudden torrential rain, then nothing. Oh, well, welcome to Scotland for obviously the first time. Haven't seen most of the Mighty Bush. Not for you. Clip of look at them shine comes up a lot for you though. Oh, I need to actually pay attention, otherwise aggro's gonna get what's the right word for the emotion aggro would feel at that point? Nope, can't think of anything. Don't like the weather, wait 10 minutes. Yep, that's that old joke. Which is weirdly one that comes up for Scotland a lot, but I believe a lot of places it's applicable to a lot of places as well. Okay, I appear to be heading into this valley type thing. Ooh. These lizards. I'm getting off at a distance here, just in case. I spook the lizards. Mighty Bush is the only thing you've seen him in, so you don't know what he's like in other stuff. Definitely understand my opinion of him, though. And, you know, may I reiterate, good in Taskmaster. Enjoyed him there. Come on, lizard. I wish to staminas. Because, you know, apparently I'm not getting enough cardio with this whole trek. Hello. Oh, piss. Oh. Startled them at least. Shit, it still seems to be up. Oh, nope, dead. DED dead. Okay, so the lizard will just disappear when dead, so I've only managed the tail trick once. Yeah, Mighty Bush can definitely be hit or miss. Yeah, I would go around as well, aggro. That seems like... No, aggro, you had it. You were going around the right way. I'll do a savey save while I'm here. Or pray at a shrine, you know, whatever. I can see why this fires up the imagination, though. But it doesn't give enough details, I think, to go into the full-on lore mining that you get with the Soulsborne games. But it's enough to evoke. It's like, yeah, there was definitely a civilization here. They're all gone. They still have shrines with a connection to the gods, because save and heal you. And this place is being sealed off and declared forbidden. What's that about? You like Scottish weather, but you've literally only experienced the same 2 weeks period of Scottish weather. It's true, it's not the worst period. Aggro, you adorable doofus. Aggro is good haunts. Maybe not smart haunts, but good haunts. That's right. So that, hey, do you know this person is the same age as you? Sure. For some reason you thought Daisy May Cooper was like 5 to 10 years older than you. Yeah. Aggro needs to take control and drag us out of here. It's just like, she's no worth it, mate. I know you're feeling really righteous here, but it's all gonna go downhill. Trust me. Horses are all Glaswegian. You can trust me on that. Don't look it up. It's like, well, this is necromancy, mate. That's, yeah. No need to get mad with it. Just, you know, like, put some stick in the ground and, you know, put flowers down on it every year or something like that. That's it. That's all you need to do. It's fine. Don't need to do more than that. Nobody will judge you. But people will judge you for the necromancy. Like, come on. And so what I worry is if I hit the lizard there, it'll fall onto that platform, and I'm never going to get it up there in time before it gets up and flies away. Or maybe that's just plants. I've scared an actual factual lizard. Possible. Lizards. Oh. Lizard. Okay. I think I hit them properly rather than just, you know, shocked them into falling. Which is what I kind of thought happened by default. You hit them with an arrow, they fall down, and then you hit them with another arrow to actually kill them. But no, I think an arrow landing near them will startle them and pull them off the wall. At which point they'll right themselves and get the fuck out of there because some cunt's firing an arrow at them. It's what you would do. Look, my instincts have been here screaming danger the entire time we're leaving. Oh. So this wall is strong enough to withstand a headbutt from a horse. Good to know. Oh. Hello, Nick. John, don't die. I've technically not died.
John, don't die.
There it is. I've been stabbed by shadow tentacles, but I don't think I technically died. Because, you know, I got better. There's another lizard there, but I'll never catch it now. Where am I going? Directly into a wall. Fantastic. Let's get in through there. Stop for a second. Find some sunlight. And then get more bearings. Directly into that wall. Excellent. No, even if I was Link, I don't think I'd be able to pull that off. But did I die? I'm not sure, to be honest. I have been murdered. Bree, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Enjoy a clip.
You know what? I can't be bothered to go back all that way.
What? Sanctioned cheating? And you're enjoying it? I say.
Anyways, this time...
Bree, thank you ever so much for the raid. Oh, caught in ads. Dang it. I will congratulate? I will thank you when you are back. Just figured out why you're cooking in so many of my streams. Don't want to grocery shop on the weekend, so you usually... Oh, bollocks, where is it? So usually go on Monday, Tuesday you're just tired, so Wednesday is fresh food day. Excellent. When is Joy and John writing again? A good question. Probably when England cools the fuck down. Honestly, I had to question whoever told Wander the whole, hey, in this forbidden land is someone who can bring back the dead, but don't go there, it's super naughty. Not for a little bit, UK is melting. Don't melt, you know, when the weather regulates. Oh, Wool Festival, yes, how was that? Games are not meant to be enjoyed. Bree, I was just talking about your blatant rewinding and how you offend gamers everywhere. But otherwise, Bree's lovely. I keyed. You play Gam in a way that is fun, especially old Gam, which can be excessively cruel at times. You're hyped to go over the Risen Road. Excellent. Pretty well, just sold a ton of yarn. Excellent! Yeah, you've scummed the saves. Is that a phrase people have been using for that? Like, save scum? Like Rebel Scum, but not. Joy and Joy are dressed for hot weather, and nothing else. Nothing else possibly being the operative word. But, yeah, Bree is great if you don't follow her already. She cosplays, she prints and paints minis, plays the games, bakes the bread, enjoys the Metroid, and is the absolute queen of puns, or other authority title that you wish to sub in there, because not everyone likes the monarchy. I'm still trying to think, like, would I object to being called king? I think I might. It doesn't feel right. Safe scumming is a valid tactic. Your time is important, and any time spent gaming that you're not enjoying is wasted. Ah, but you forget bragging rights, which are the only reason to game. Also, streaming is entertainment. Some people like watching 3 hours of run back, some don't. Good to know your audience. Hello, Mr. Lizard. Again, I keep assuming male on things. Probably shouldn't. The word they is right there, and I am ignoring that fact. I imagine the lizard that was over here is fucked off already and vanished into the ether. Oh, and while we're at it, since Grundy raided earlier, Lovely guy. Entertaining. And also making a game called Rosewater, which is what he was streaming. He was doing animation for it. Two lovely people that are worth a follow, I would say. Respecting your time trumps the dev's vision. If we respected the dev's vision that badly, then we wouldn't be emulating it, would we? We would have officially sanctioned emulators from the Nintendo. Ha! Boop. Arrowed! Don't get up, don't get up, don't get up. I'm not that speedy. There we go. Oh yeah, that did not increase in size very much at all, did it? Right. Where the fuck am I going? Oh hey, it's the bridge. Somehow looks smaller from here. And not just because it's far away, smart asses. But I'm the king of space. You've got the birthday Steam emails to prove it. Ah, shit, you got me there. You respect the dev's vision because, yeah, I can't see shit. Even lizards are friendly poop. With a speedy arrow. It was clearly a small lizard. When you modded out the Crusades in Wrath of the Righteous, you actually used one of their own splash screens that said, and to paraphrase, it should be illegal to do something you don't enjoy. Interesting. While still on the point of forbidden area, why bother to leave that one bridge? I guess the word forbidden, it's like they named it and then they were like, but if nobody can actually get there, then how forbidden is it really? Otherwise it would just be the, you know, this land is intentionally left blank, and you know, that's not as pithy. Plus, it had all the signage made up already. Ah, there we go. Keep forgetting how to trigger that scene. Great bagel shops in the Forbidden Land. But why does nobody come here? Why have I not getting any business? Civilization had good wheelchair access, at least. Yeah, if you could do an ollie. I don't know if it would be called an ollie if it was in a wheelchair, but... I said but, I really had nothing else to add to that sentence. Right, how do I get this fucker's attention? Okay, so I can't whistle underwater, fair enough, that makes sense. How did you remember this bastard? Didn't think you'd pass the flying bastard. Well, maybe you didn't pass this one, but you did actually get to it. This is also possible. No, I can't whistle when I'm in the water. Chatting to your mechanic before he took your car away. Not permanently, I hope. Also, no worries. Life stuff is important. And need to time this right so I don't get electrocuted. It'd also help if I was anywhere fucking near the tail. There we go. Ah, not quite. I was near the tail, but not near the fuzzy bit of the tail that actually makes it the stabby possible. But that is what this is all about. It's all about the stabby. I don't think I'll make it over to grab on there. Nope. Obviously this is an Imperial world in the Star Wars universe. Great wheelchair access, zero safety rails. No, this can't be a Star Wars universe. Otherwise the entire place would have one biome. This Breath of the Wild graphics mod is looking rad. I know, right? Fantastic. Can't believe it runs on PS4 as well. Yes, the Nintendo game running on PS4. I didn't think very long about the joke, okay? Don't question it. Okay, nearly center. Yeah. Yes! And now to get fucking yacht. Or to be along for the yeet. It's not quite the same thing. I wonder what the criteria for picking boss music is. Maybe just like there's battle music and it depends how far through the game you are as to which one it chooses. I don't know. Okay, I think this is the furthest along I've been on this boss in the remake. I have a feeling I don't want to be near that thing when it goes sparky spark. Yeah. Closer to that thing than I would like while it's sparking. Bad things, bad things, bad things. Bad. You know that song. Ow. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got that. Yes, I'm lose health. Okay, do I stab these? There we go. Oh my god, am I meant to do this underwater? This is not going to go well. Yes and no. Yeah, minor problem, I can't see shit. Literally, where the fuck am I? There we go. There we go. I think I get how this works now. No stabby stabby while underwater. It wouldn't have much force behind it anyway. Thankfully, this looks like it's the only tattoo that I'll need to stab. Unfortunately, I'm about to run out of the staminas. Or drown. Might get that death we were after. Rear bumper needs fixing and general servicing as well. Should be grand. Yeah, hopefully that's not too bad. You know, if you're making this to stay alive no matter what, it would be a catfish, so it stays on the bottom. It's like a standing point behind the electric what? Yes. Yeah, greased lightning, you see. Somehow I'm doubting that the chicks will cream. Which, kinda can't believe that line is in there, honestly. Oh, it's turning around. Coming right for us. I really struggle with this camera and I'm not sure why. Okay. We've dodged the likey spike. We're back to our regularly scheduled getting dragged across the map and the tick-tock of the you have no health. I'm aware of that fact. You don't need to remind me. I need to be extra careful when it comes to the electrics. Otherwise, I will do a die. And I haven't managed that yet. It would be a great shame to break that streak. No, why did you stop moving? I'm deep now. There we go. Dead. D-E-D. Dead. Might just be your monitor, but it looks like it's harder to tell where the borders of the zappy zones are in this version. Possibly.
That doesn't work.
It does not. Alright, I need to go follow Glasgow. The PS2 version had a pretty clear delineation between safe and danger, if you recall correctly. I don't remember this boss from the PS2 version very well, so... you've forgotten that line was in the song. Sometimes I do as well. And yeah, I think I noticed the Glasgow pattern one a bit too late, so... That's on me. I will go on for however long I think a minute is. Whiz. You know what I mean. I'm guessing. I'm having to guess. Also, why is none of this Twitch stuff showing me the things that it should do? Alright, so it looks like the announcements for the Lesgapatter stuff actually did come in at the right times. You think maybe you could turn off the zappies by stabbing behind the rods? Alright, it's certainly worth a shot. It was rude. You're quite right, Al, it was rude. Yes, I know there's a water boy. That was just an excuse to call it boy. Because it's a fun word to say. Right, you zappy cunt, get out of here. It's coming towards me. No, it's not. It's arcing, that's an entirely different thing. Right, now it's turning towards me. Yes, good. Excellent. Ish, maybe, slightly. When I can hear the electric rods, then I start getting very worried indeed. Oh shit, might not make it, might not make it. Oh! Missed it by a bee's dick. He's a water boy. What? He sang the hit single You Saw the Hole of the Moon? Possibly called something else, but that's the most famous phrase from the chorus, so. He's definitely one of the patience is a virtue colossi. I don't have patience. I thought you were meant to get that when you're older, but no, I used to have the patience for books. And that fucking went. I was going to say God knows where, but I think I've got an example of that right in front of me. I discovered video games and... that was it? Come on. Uppy tail? Not uppy enough. Pay attention to me! You mad sneaky fuck you. Okay, I should have seen that coming. Why do you insist on looking straight down when Wander's in the water? For why? Why would you do this? I have to admit, I do not know what the camera's up to half the time. Yeah, I've got its attention, so this should be a breach. You motherfucker, I know! Cheeky little prick. There we go, you happy now, Dorman? Shut your faces. I say faces, Dorman's got two... What the hell? Dorman's got two voices, so I just assume two faces. I think there's maybe some animation twinning that's meant to be happening, but is not. So, who was it saying that? Do we start the rock behind the electricity thing, or the electricity thing is... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, bollocks. Well, my question's answered. I need to stab this bit. Okay. Yes, that works. So this should be much more doable now. No, why am I going anywhere near that? It's clearly about to go off next. Ow! I also had a greater range than I expected. Stab! Just give an extra stab for luck. Because I think how all hitmen work, right? Stab for luck. Yeah. I did actually do that on the very last of the sparky bits. And now I'm going to die again. I'm in the middle of the fucking water. And surprisingly not losing health. Yeah, almost had it. Yeah, we only have patience for audiobooks now. I should try that. I'm perfectly capable of listening to podcasts, although I've only really tried it on a commute. When I'm listening to a podcast, I have to be doing something else, or otherwise not in a position to do much. So like playing a game on my phone, listening to a podcast. That was my commutes. Okay, Colossus Angie. Controller has turned, well, let's be honest, pink. I don't know if it's capable of red, but it's not bothering if it is. Will only the tail breach high enough for me to grab, or... Seems so. I was wondering if I could shortcut it a bit, but apparently not. Charge! And grab. And charge! My brain seems to be a little poisoned by watching certain things, because I am now wondering what the speedrun record for this game is. Wait, this is implying now I should stab these? I already stabbed these. I thought they stopped being stabbable. Yeah, that didn't do much. Okay, no. Head up to the end and stab that. But don't show me those if they're not going to do a stabby and have some kind of effect. Just rude. Already fucking soaked as it is. I don't need to rub it in. Might be tricky to get up to this one in time. Or... and then it gets super mega pissed off. Which, you know, you would, wouldn't you? It's an unfortunate situation if you are a Colossus. Are you meant to be suddenly diving like that? I'm not sure you are. Not just because it is remarkably inconvenient. For one thing, I can't fucking see what I'm doing. Okay. Come up a couple times more and we'll have this. Oh no, I'm stabbing in the wrong place, it would seem. There we go. Come on, come on, come on. One more. Maybe two more. Music gone quiet all of this. Oh, I can stab underwater. Can I? No? Looked like it was about to do the animation and then just gave up. Is that... I will oh, I can't be bothered. Alright, one more go will have to be HUD. Oh, you... No, 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 no. Don't you die. Don't you die now. I literally just realised that my health wasn't visible. Makes me think either it's somehow not become relevant, or... oh, I don't know what. Where's this fucker? There you are. Not paying attention to me right now, is that... I need to get you up. Come on. Oh, Angie? Where are you? Ironically, much harder to spot without the electro things. Alright, here we go. Dead center, come on! Give it. You giant fucking eel, you. You're gonna be calm until I get to the end, right? Because otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Yes, excellent. This is doable. You just had a big deep dive. Needs to go low. That happens to everyone, I get it. Oh, jeez. Panicked for a second because it looked like it went just a bit too far off of the Colossus. Colossus snake. Like Sneaky Bus, but no. Sneaky Bus, but with more stabbing. Which, if you've ever been on a Glasgow bus, well, I mean, that is a possibility at times. Depends on where you go and time of night, mostly. Actually, I think that's true for all of Glasgow, frankly. Although, you little shit. I'm unconvinced that's not a glitch. It's just doing like the opposite of vert. Oh, there we go. And I hadn't done this one in the remake, so I got trophy. Yeah, unfortunately, unless I'm streaming directly from the PS4, I don't technically have a way of making those anonymous, but just the trophy that I achieved, I'm fine. Let's catch up on chat while I wait for Wander to get hentai. Yeah, well, definitely harder to see the edge of the zappy bit. That's unfortunate. You only would when you're stuck in public doing nothing, waiting for the pharmacy, on the plane, etc. You just have both eye and patience problems. Audiobooks are a semi-background thing for you, making food and the like. Yeah. Good, basically what I said. Oh, there they are. I was wondering what took them so long. Tend to listen to podcasts while driving or train audiobooks while you're working. Basically means you get to take in a story that doesn't also have visuals trying to take your attention like a show would do. Yeah. Not the main weak spots to run for creating a path, yeah. Which did. I had to buy a new PC controller wired. Pretty sure this is a legit 360 controller without the X logo and literally missing any identifying stickers on the bag. Intriguing. Right now you do audiobook, then do a Dimension 20 season, then new audiobook. Seriously though, if these things were made, why did they put themselves at risk? Oh, you were made deliberately. You put yourself at risk all the time. I like to think of it in terms of they're like the rules of a curse. If there's not an out or a loophole of some kind, then it won't work. It would just be rude otherwise. Right, the next bastard. Hill trapped within a hill deep within the forest, you say? Well, that's very... Not sure what, but... very fucking something. Okay, that is fast approaching 11. So... I think that's me up to about 3 hours, including the section where my internet went out. Or before my internet went out, rather. Yeah, we'll do the hydrating, the posture check, and stretch. And then catch up on the rest of the chat. Would be smart to just create all the Colossi to be completely invulnerable, but then they couldn't spoiler effectively. And more importantly, the game would be no fun. This is true. I see where you're going, Papaya. I like it. For a second there, I somehow didn't register that the first exclamation mark was not in fact an L, so I thought you were just going, whoa! Just like, are you Nick's wife in disguise? This is news to me. It'd be nice if Wonder had to hold up the blade in order to lure the Colossi away from safety. I feel like that should work. That should be a legit way of getting their attention. And then again, if you just wanted to scout out the the weak points in safety, which is what the sword does if you're next to a Colossus, then it wouldn't be so good. But you can see it being used in a way to bring the Colossus in for maintenance or such, and that's why they would come to it. I feel like they're not the kind of things that need maintenance. Well, they weren't designed for maintenance. They may not have even been designed. But, you know, like I said, it's maybe not as... You're not going to get entire wikis, plural, out of these games. But you can get some lore building and imagination into it just fine. So I think they were just sort of one and done deals. Like, clearly this land is forbidden, so nobody's going to go here. Therefore, we will not have to worry about this stuff at all. Oh, where did the statues go? What was that, number 5? Dead, dead, dead. Dead, dead, dead. Okay, apparently I did 6. Right? I can count. So, yeah, my thinking was they were created and there was no plan of long-term maintenance. Like 7 of them, almost halfway through. Very close to it, yeah. Wool! Wonder performing malevolent maintenance on large machines. Look, I didn't realise there was a step above percussive maintenance, but that's got to be it, right? So, our hero is called Wonder. Not everyone been talking about our Dave. Yeah, we have not. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. You were made semi-deliberately. It was nice to have, but no plan to actually have a 3rd child. I was not planned at all. My parents have been honest about that. You did mention that Dave should be the co-streamer of all streams of this game. You did. So I am going to end the stream very shortly, just before the ad break comes in, and people don't get to hear that. But please stick around. There will be a raid shortly. In fact, why don't I just snooze the ad? Because the button isn't there. No, ad break end. Well, the ad break ends and... For fuck... These new pop-ups are confusing. I do not have time to read the small text very quickly. And I am distracted by strem. Yeah, I'd already got you. I think I just misread the text. I thought, oh, an ad's coming up in 3, 2, 1... No, it was saying the ad break's on. I could really use a notification that says ad break is on. That lies bleeding on the floor from ad wounds. No! Cast revive! Pour a phoenix down all over her face. That's how those work, right? I've never used a phoenix down in real life. Would you believe? If has internet again, so we'll be streaming tonight. Excellent! That'll be morning, lunchtime-ish. Whether it was in this side of the world. Malevolent maintenance is going into your toolbox right next to explosively re-engineered. I do like that one. Need to work out what you're going to paint prior to Deathstrom. They're meant to be down as in bird feathers, I think. What, you just brush a feather over someone's face and they come back to life? Why is Wander fucking about with all this then? Interesting game. You've not seen this one, but you believe you own it on PS Plus. Oh, it's worth a shot, I would say. If nothing else, there's kind of not anything else like it. Certainly, it was a lot truer at the time. Just like, you see that giant enemy bastard there? You can climb right up to the top of that motherfucker. Plus, it is very pretty. It covers brioche and Hello Kitty band-aids. Oh, that'll do it. That'll work also. All you know is that train wasn't a ghost train and you're no longer around on Amtrak property. Don't know if that's the best place to be, frankly, but... Any adventure game suggestions to be painted? My default suggestion for adventure games is Toonstruck, but I'm pretty sure I'd know which scene you would paint from that. So I'm going to suggest Toonstruck anyway. Here, have a game of nothing but bosses. Yeah. Like, fundamentally, it's a boss rush game. Okay, so... I'll go to the ending screen in case anyone... I don't think anyone else is going to decide to raid us, but just, you know, go to the ending so that it is absolutely clear. But we are going to raid... It's Kit, actually, who's playing Dead by Daylight. Kit's fantastic. Another Scottish streamer. Very, very chatty. So you will have fun there. I am certain of it. Start that up. Have a great day and improving weather. And I hope the same for you. Thank you all so much for being here. And in particular, thank you to... Oh, God. I need to try and remember now. Thank you, Grundslav, for the raid. Thank you, Bree, for the raid. Did Barters sub? I can't remember. Oh, who subbed? Ah, I've got this pop-up over the thing that tells me all this. Damn you. Let's see if I can very quickly look it up on my phone. Maybe it will tell me. Activity feed.
Soup's on.
And yes, there was a seep. Yes, Grundy raided. And oh god, this is in opposite order. Why? Why are you like this? Ah, his cursedness. His cursedness gave this up. Yes, there we go. And you did, Willows. I know I'm running out of time. Thank you all for being here. I will see you next week. Bye. Maybe bad, but no, bad, but I can't remember. Okay, bye.